Mama nkwa Kumasi ahoma so. Na me ne Elder Owusu Ansah enkodi nkomo. Elder ma tia na pay.
Yeah, nya.
Elder mpom te say.
Nyame ja che pa ye ho.
Enra nyame adom aka ebotum. Ye friend say enra ye hu se moye oyetre. Se nyo oyetre so amaboko gyan mu mo de press release bi epie mountain so. Asembe pa na wo Kejetia. Den ti na maboko gyan.
Yo, wede ma menchia na menchia o chiefu nyina. Nyama ko so Kejetia no. Nana enya kwa se nyama ni amere ya nsore a ehwe ya nyama bejinsem o Kejetia. Tinu ani pese Ghana asantema nyina Ghana. Nyama menchia nyina ati. Efise didi kai no. Ahema fo ana helema sa na ebeka no. Helema for that Ghana no. Omo ha igade papa. Omo de yewa. Edin ye nyama bebria enso ani.
Meba o tre de won kran mu yie ahema afo se den ebia nto se hema bode hema entoma hema sa na opa kire.
I say there be ye Kejetia na ye woro.
Kire mu.
Se ye wa hema afo a omo mto atosogye no ntos bayire bode ha omo ka omo bom. Ena omo leader ba hema ena ya afo wa o le da omo no. Omo ye separate. Ena ye wo so many association Kejetia. Me am da material for no. Me an ka say no. Me material for chairman. Me say let me share committee a. Association be ehhase. Me say vice chairman.
Omo nyina ye Duffour ana say wo mo a
you know Kejetia ho. Ena ye say wo combine say nyina ko kabo mai combine baako. Combine no me an ka say me no ka say no. Me say chairman council me say chairman council ni baako. Na ahema fo na omusum benhia no menka ne sa o say ahema fo ntos moko bayire no ha omusum benhia esa sa atosodie nti na omu de sa opportunity no
mebo esa atosodie nti omusum benhia sai omu de niema ko benhia sa na apatre
yes elokwe omusum benhia ho bia o say obi de niema fi kwa so ba bia ahema fo no jijibi o kakaboma
no amu de akoma amu de commencia
omo da kosom
pesam ti asentia
ma omo diri nti omo free say eja no omo de atoma no say nine ma de Ghana show mo sa but entisa nine ma for join dia show mo sa so be sa to me no ha ti no wo Kejetia ho papa omo diri say Ghana omo diri say hoshi no over 1.5 years in party no MPP party no 100,000 honorable na chabachi 100,000 but it's essence about me apa ho no o share bo ye he kwan say aban no be ma dibi ya hwe ni mo ma ye ti so go kuma se no
MPP party Ashanti region and the brem 100,000 and now MPP national and the brem 100,000
Asante region.
Yo.
Omo party through the Nampoma regional women city so 100,000.
Okay.
And honorable Alachama so ebe say no last year also pay 100,000. But honorable Isansensi ba mi abaye no. O shebo say okwa ebe kire nka.
Wan ka de bebre mu.
O say abai and the abai na de bebre.
Mebo eno wan ka de beba ono emu no so wan sada amahwe.
There be ba o shebo say Okodura, the Bexia Banenka. It's a shady moon, a shady moon, it's a list of Bobacumasino, and I call Richard Missa. It is some bad 13 and a cotton. Bakupe, a first canna, it's a special ball. And there, Richard Missa Shabo said, look at a Rula Yakade, of a fair mayo, of a fair empty, no near Shia, no more Bakua Canadian, of a fair. Party no over some friend Jubilee House now say about me buy better than car I just hear na we dem is affair say what you want to it's vice president ba yaba oba better than car na me say all ba no score the buy no ye share e be din na ya for wa ho oba no about 200,000 it is 2 billion say ye When you be free, say, as well, where Lujamis are so fair, say, or buy a chain canoe. Could you say what you have for a dead king here? And you say, I have for what say. And that's empty critical first, yes, can on for my tour. Or first one, two the bank, the man to tour. Now, for I say, look at that, on cancer. I bet you go on. Now, you say, it is carrying on ma. I have affected it is come on ma. Therefore, I will say, no, Skype, I almost got. Now, Vice President, I almost say, 24 now, Omohono, Omoche. It's what did it? I know this is management, you know.
Onua tenedi.
What says can make us out?
Just so much is Kennedy.
Aye.
Sikana ya de ma adwadifo no se mo fante mo house kakra no. Maame na da no eja ne eto a wote hweye no. Nipa saa no. Wo anya bi ani.
Nana. Eluna ha. Kejetia combine 24. It's this I say. Ya baba bonti anye kwa bia besi. Ka say abaye dia ma so mo chenia. If you say you be attempt say you be press conference na say obi tia na man for my regional women see that. What of friends say operator ade ye di nyan na obaka ye hia no. Oba ya do say operator wati enka say sika no. Onko nim say e ko arab ho. E ko de minister ho. It's operator. E dey wo chief of staff amane. Also about vice president amane. Almost say yenyi omo de fufuraba 300 3 billion yenyi sense kado na yemfa ma affected people no say who say you listen ho ko jale so ye no obo mo nyoma sie nyina ni omo mo sika kan nyina no management no ne 5 steps okay tia no e mo bia data nyina o mo hoda sa data de tia de share first 200,000 iti ohu mu sa na na kuma o sa ha party no for pa chow anyway and the source can na recho the source can no dem pe for no that can management people dey say ho accountant ho operation manager ho say source can manage ma say ya ha that can ka say ni dey kwa ko that can na fiada e ga so na holiday the source can be dey ma kana so fan to Tuesday na me aduma e be frɛ o mo no ma shi na ne o mo pa na do bia di bia no ne dey ama no na e dey ma accountant ye nyina ya board rapper o board no so no Mario Kuma, only which we start. We hand over ma, cut us off on to my. I'm doing the whole. Tuesday, pa. Ya fẹ́ ọmọ mi ló máa ṣe yìnyín ọmọ akẹ́lẹ́ tó mọ̀ mí yìnyín pàṣẹ kó kéèkì à. Àgbàpá yẹ bẹ tí à. Yẹ sẹ́ ẹ̀bìrì sí òtún kwan na yẹn twẹ́n yẹ wọ̀dà. Afẹ́ so nana yà fọ́ wa kúrò yà á sàn afẹ́ ni sẹ́ ìka ẹ̀ má ní nkyẹ́ olùsọ ní hɔ sẹ́ yẹ wọ̀dà. Ètì ànyẹ́ yẹ dẹ. Na nana wani ma adam de si o keje ha no keje ka botia botia ka nye nye pese ka esi bia esi ana am say obi sa
say omu tu kwan no o di scanner tu kwan
o ka ka to yen kele ma ka so bi afese mo ano yen ma ka
enti ono a watu kwan na accountant che scanner nye yi
eye eti so the whole ka da say ono o she empty ase ka ye de mana babo bi amande enti embi na ahia mo list kala 20 no o tu vi time ma ti che ene bi kasa especially the man nyina no and care assume nti am say William is obi frɛ William minister and William is a friend say yam first kado and samra kado ye kra say yam prima kata first kado ko teacher wa that this year no nyame ko but ye bi ye ho ma say o ma kwa me bi kado ye nyina afɛ nyina tuka ye sa e bi ti ko William minister o e do na William minister boy amane say opa ya chow e ya say Sikawi, Dedewi, Pastor Kejetia, Scano, Vice President, Siscano, and your President, and you be a penny dia, Sekawi, a moment of Mashidia. It is a yellow, yeah, Kuscano Hodia, your first camera. I know, I share my say, young court, not combined telephone, Didi Bako, a woman of Marshall, Didi Bako, my telephone, Didi Bako, not board, Lucy Bako. Now, you didn't say, I get you reside in a young bottom here. Obviously, my Kejetia. Therefore, one another group you Kejetia. Therefore, one airport. Say no, I'm not coming to
Sika na kodi regional minister hwa. Regional minister na did sika ba yo. say vice president dia enye dwadifo ana nanafo wa ne dia ono kire say regional minister ama order no onte ase
eti ye trust hu say ye koro e wo say ma amansa nyina ati titu ye ma ye wura kura ati fi say suba na afo wa da di say ona na ye ma de gala say sa no sa su no ye ko ti ya o say ye ha e kura say o say e ba ye wura e ti da fa she no e say program mo ye wura ma ai ma fo na e wo atosile no on be ye dia le kakra so be ye dia le no on bo kakra eti o me request fa chief of staff but ye ko nke me so akosere eti
says can ko dia tenika odia tenika
now tell him go show we uka officer e dey wera ukule ni masi se makosom e we wera afasha asia wo so maboka
enti wakwa som ti aban ntua nika na ejana aban dia na se oti kokko so dia all those say oti kokko so asase
ye bie ejano ye ni elu sa aban dia na mum se de asante ya de ye ti no eche bia wa asante man bia no na hima na ofeso eche bia wa asante man bia abakoso na ye da tiere
na hima di dwano ahye nipa ba ko nsa I mean, and then now for why cast on near the Amazon Swaney.
I look at the person I am market. The person I am market. No, acquire now for one or did thing a young Kejetia. Because now I am say, dear, my man said, telling now that said for us. It be or the two gaza or one a cassette. Telling now on the session.
Enti e ka say menteme ho ase ne ko dan yi sika ba ye nya nche maamo regional minister ma instruction ya nipa ba ko so wonte ase ene ho ko dan ni
enu ko dan ni ba ko ene MD ni so MD na ye si ye MD ni biem ye si ya ma authorities no 1 or 2 weeks se o ma say MD na atwaswa ya ba advice because MD no ko share na for wachi say nya bi a o ya executive again. And I say, for one, only create a home. Oh, race course. If you are not for a man, you go for a man. Yes, Papa, you are the wood of us or the Kejetia. It's the opposite. We are singing now, twice in the to say, empty, no, the man of 1 or 2 weeks. So, of course, and yet, they can first conference we say.
The fact say MD ni na afo wa no ekoba nti ene the problem apart from that no muni MD ni problem ya
no problem na ke na say so u ka ke ya be say o aka ba uma ko fo no an pay um ba ke ya na say we say baby o ha e be here be antina a form of down for ho ya be here na ya ko first floor second floor baby akwada ni pa say be here yet committee ya leadership no e di papa man di papa and I who say please I da ho no 100 put something there so much terminate you here na nobody e di e do say be cha my say be cha there o me da be cha and e ko e wo ya please o me da man no 386 and e no leadership no MD Obucha say you don't share no special if you say the personal be you know 147 something why 386 or say that after one year no my worry you go say omo 273 and actually obi I know and share that committee near just space 143 see then start up 273 but you don't say you need to
Eda
mame
dina so mame ba yera Kofi Kufo Duffour anape mame ma wache
Major so many aba
embom te say
ya me adom ne mo paibo
edwadifo ne se onya ade wo mo no etena dwom ho a enye yie as a managing director wakose eye na afo wo achi as mame no kura wo kura no usuro no se de mame no tumi tienti waka hwe na de tire waka hwe sika ba ne de be ma adwadifo a na afo wo a na mo hwehwem ene ade no a wo mbo ko dan Ede nkrata bi pie monte so what be?
I'm at it. My current character no be fine.
Na de edi kan den na waka fa ho.
Let's say me near Bema is on the other side. Those ones are Mechiano. And I'm Mechia with you for you now. And the woman said, fine, your car spaces allocation, no one. Especially up committee. The committee, no, she said, you know, no baby tea. Oh, maybe free central market, any petty traders, others, so you pay baby kakra, my committee made the figures by. Mean carries that figure about 100 and something. And I know you know. Me I'm a with appeal from members of combined for Tempabwa Tonfua Wamo Tempabwa Gubegumo say because it's woman Yempe baby mawom. Into your share no so the car home. Wamo the crab say 90. Into the beca 100 and something no one. Now I try 200. And then other places, so okay, one of the nipa tenwa, and say she say emergency ban nipa ne betimi still a PF no more. And so this was done in the BC 273. But the issue is not much about figures, no. The issue is one, say Duffour say anka implementation committee, no, and they should implement it with management. Now me say that. Let me make example. So, GES, on a NAGRAT, on a NAT, on a Concerned Teachers Association, a year Juma. Omo Kotinasi, Omo form committees, Omo do of Twatwaji, Omo we are GES na implement here. You cannot give that implementation part, to a committee. Mandate, to do that, our management of GES. The same thing, let's speak easy. Easy, there's iPad. Omo Tinasi, all the parties, huge numbers. Omo we are the implementation team, is easy because you have to be able to hold somebody responsible, and you cannot hold the committee responsible. The person who has to carry out setting up number of constituencies and things after you've agreed with all stakeholders fairly, is the institution that has been given that right to do that way. A hundred and many animal enemy anyadwin. Someone tells you, your former committee, a committee, the settlement and the placing of people. Now me say there be. So that was one. The first place.
The first one, Mamimrem Kakra.
Yeah.
I mean, Bisa saying Kayen to me for transparency's sake.
So it was transparent.
Just a moment.
Yes.
Snit. And one bunch you was more. Or investment here. The Kyo ya, yet you senior, there were more red barco.
Different groups,
Ebana say if there's any implementation because they have a rep there, they are some bay or more than a rep or so no cry a bomb so won't be. And it to me fair before although we came together, we agreed on something. Yen to me Faba could be an army and being count nafe, implementing come from so one.
No, so that what you are saying comes to the same point. They have a rep on the board. A Duffour was rep on the board, yes. But Smith, you see, now okay, Smith board, the TUC has rep on the board. But the TUC doesn't have rep in the management. It's the management that is implementing these things. Smith, they are working. It is not the board of Smith. It is the management that is implementing the program that they've rolled out.
Yes.
And that is what it has to be. Oh, if we want to run the place as a corporate entity, stakeholders will engage. But when it comes to the final point of implementation after they've agreed, the management, it doesn't matter which management. It must be allowed to do its work. So that you can go back and hold them responsible. You see, so that you get opportunity to hold them responsible. Because the issue is not the 273 and their figure, the initial figure of the committee. The issue is they went down to count. Almost on Makokai, now you're 378 against the 273 that I mentioned. That is where the issue is. And I'm saying, no problem. I have never said that we cannot verify that figure. 2-3 months ago, I'm saying, no problem. You bet me up any point you message, say, okay, to go and verify whether me figure now make of 273 is right, or their figure of 378 is right. Wherever there is a difference, it can be reconciled, and then we establish why that. And 2-3 months ago, we can say, fine, I don't have a problem. We can do that. We can easily do that because the markings are on the ground. It can be easily checked and verified. The markings are on the ground. You cannot hide it. There's a transparency of it. Say, "Oh, person, oh, kaya, you pay that, you pay me, you know, omunko kaya, you be who's do a work for more." And no. I have never had a problem with that one. Nobody among the team, the combined people can say, "MDC, they don't pay my own kokai." No, because why would I do that? I have nothing to hide. Why would I do that? Baby.
Right. Maybe manager and you know how that now super so beside him.
And I'm not sure. Only a young child, and they take committee already published this by. That's an idea as MD. What's the chair for Munte? Especially in the next hour. And I'm not sure. You see, I say, no ticket. Who tell now so? Before committee now. Wow, committee the house on one HR down. On one auditor, and I said, Chilipa. That's a more person with a Republic of the year. And it's not okay. Only young country. Yeah, we have the ground section about the 3 8 that. I can you.
Hello. Manager. Almost after you had the committee, no more the figure about until I would become. Yeah. And I would become no. Yeah. More committee, na money. Omunim se bibisa ho.
And so can say the HR of the company. And your head of me appointing the head of the team. And reporting by on the ground when the operations team went and they identified other places and they came to me. Me friend Kofi. I didn't call them as a group, but me from Kofi. In fact, the approach even was made by some of their own people, like I said earlier. Now it's okay. Now it has come to implementation, so we can do ABC. And when we are done with the ABC, the report is duly made, and this report has been handed over to them. This report, they came demanding, and I gave them a copy of the report, because why would I keep it away? And these things, like I'm saying, they are on the ground. And so you cannot hide these things.
It means that
anybody can go and count.
Manager, it means that
yes.
Only Omudi Nkitahuan Nanka, so relay information no to the entire committee, no, or much that I'm fine for now.
No, they were not supposed to relate anything to the entire committee. No, that was not their job to do.
And one more committee now, Motana says she has a man one. But Munkrof Ako who said no one, never had na ye three. One more who transparency sake say be out. Moka one dear, but you should mono, three, and ABI, they can't wait to me a boy.
No, but like I said earlier, there are people who approach and said, "Oh, MD, why don't you consider this area?" They are part of them. So as to whether one could discuss here at the larger group, but at the committee level, now we have come to implementation. And the implementation was ongoing. And so you then will have to set up with the committee after the implementation has been done. And you're free. So that was what was done. And when it came to telling them the numbers that had come up, nobody hit it.
All right.
Their issue was that it's supposed to be 378. Their issue was that they've gone to find out it is 378 and not 273. It has moved from the 140 something to 278 against 273 against 378. That is where the issue was. So I
only 40 pay. Okay, let's accept
hello?
Mabel, MD,
I can't hear him. I can't hear him.
Yes, as a man now, elder can say, even out of the 140 something now, the buy. Nipa 40 pay out of it na mo de ma omo. The 4 committee ni de na the buy no kra no. Who try hwan so?
I believe that the elder kasa is in error because nipa ya de ma omo nyina no. Omo ye Duffour. Just that they don't belong to their group.
Because na say omo de no hwan so ampa.
Oh, so what's me so is it to say all was supposed to go to them?
Oh, that's not what
they are. No, it can't be say all the markings were supposed to go to them.
But
because we give maybe myself, we give first right of refusal also to shop owners. Obia your market space where the name biano. So if I say market space 3, we give that person 1. We give that person some. And so this was done. One more on my shop baby I market and obi on the side. Yeah, man about that was done. And there were other people also in the market, other identifiable groups that were also giving. So at no point in time did anybody say the 143 was going to be given all to their group. No, that was never discussed. That was never said, and nobody can say that. And I'll be surprised. And then Obi can say the 143 is all for us. No, I'll be very much surprised. Before God the man, that anybody will tell me say, we're supposed to have come to us. I will be very much surprised to hear that.
But Elder, maybe Elder. Elder, me na me interview no why. Nya one thing I will try me kasa brema no aba.
Antonio.
Interview no ya na me ye. Enti me wasem bi se bia me ba ho nya abotre. Nya ona na MDD nkobo abotre. Why?
Mache nana.
Me da se papa. Na Elder manager. Enti 140 something no. Womu ye Duffour a womu Kejetia. One for out of the committee, no. 140 something was supposed to be Kejetia Duffour.
Indeed, for me, so far as I know, everybody was giving space is within the market operation. Or you Jedinia or Kejetia. And yes, also, or you be or central market, when you be Antana, when you be Ababetana. I friend no.
But I want to understand the issues well until maybe say we not say out of the 140 something no omo no ye omo ewo Kejetia omo ho omo market ni mu omo shops Kejetia. Yes
there were some people who had shops at Kejetia out of 143 no omo so nye bi omo shop e wo Kejetia womenim immediate no yama yes.
And to one aka na say what's it 300 saying?
We have 273.
273.
Almost say 378.
But and not 378.
That has not been verified. And now we can say, look, we can put a team together to go and verify. Most 378. Yes, 273. In our records, it's 273. I don't want to preempt to tell them why it is. Maybe they are getting 378, Let's go down there. Let's see what has been marked, what has been allocated.
So
if it is 378, nobody has a problem. How come it is 378 and not 273 officially? Yes.
So when you take the 40 out of the 273 officially, you have about 233. Am I right?
Yes.
Omono enye Kejetia. As in more stores Kejetia, they are outside the committee's number that they gave.
I please don't understand that one.
Oh, say committee in international omo Emma recommended 147.
Exactly.
And out of that, mumu 40. But number say 273 according to
Yes.
40 no what free 273 more. Now got 233. Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's 233 and your committee for no one setting no recommendation no or young Crawford or Duffour, but Womunka committee no and as Womunka sa a quarter
Womunka combine okay.
You
that is what it is.
Everywhere and Ram himself what he said right binum so say and Crawfobia Babetra when him normal block a quiet say ebia ejebito ho any idea womo nana pokua mama concession no ma beba betena no store animu omo ntumi ni omo dwai eno so the same issue ya mebo
but encheche mu ewo mu no say we ya ka shop for shop run no unse make can say nipa no ya marking the shop opposite to the shop anymore it's across the person
opposite the shop.
yes, let's get the description right. And you cross the person. And yet the shop and him. There be what do you mean for being continued will be shop and him. The shop and him no no privilege or what it's across. It's across no one. Million or more shops. They already displayed it. Over Kejetia I saw in this one more display one. One more do one near egu be one shop in Panama de go on. And that's what saying I want to shop across no. And I catch him say, look, we need to do this. Yen movie a woman need baby tiana. I say mom baby bojo for petty funny yamano. Baby kaka not your own also airton. Be send a bear and the corner.
Yeah.
Now what is happening is that so shop in him say your market prayer. Make us and we can say you'll be given the first right of refusal, at least for one. And that is exactly what we did. Into a market train or a man back on come in. Now what done in you now and now you can once a week. Ama ebi affecting ni ebi ama obi ono to teach anymore o nya baby nta na what done man. And so they who have nipa kakra dio. The figure they brought to me Friday. Yeah, you know one more kwakwa tinafi no mo kwakwa tinafi a shop for run so mo pini no. Ebi kwa ye shop for ebi obi wakwa tina ho dada obi man allocation bi ono the determine na ho din akwa tina ho after our day allocation am obi no say me sorry that is the issue that is the issue there were nine I have the list I have the number and I've sent and Monday sure am go for because I'm say no won't me fa wo pe no to me ko tina baby nka say yes application come and one you are it means you are not interested in the place but you cannot also illegally occupy the place for it to be legitimate. No
manager Mr. Elder sa na call no me boa manager say na tie allocation here opposite mo shop na mo no ya mama ba obi a wo shop bia na ya ma na ba ko mienu aka na de ma afoforo diwe nka aseme na ho
na na pato yes I let you na me so figures now MD go to no they are the finish one continue share figure 147 143 and oh my you go pay oh my 40 yes you only pay over 200 wouldn't be you okay ho the same because say yeah go for be the bad ho some be the mom na nya look the pressure you go for the be my leadership no na ahumiti
Ada
ku de bia na patoti there's a band who say you go for bia man ho FD on any occasion manager na poku abodi no owu ni and I say every day make us our office no go collect any na no go come here o me so we da brand say o the mark for the play aju o ska but no o so de wa ma for and say chi me name dey chi no go so be to o ya ji bi 4,000 ya ji bi 5,000 3,000 come to o
Eda send your old store no ye ji usika meboa enti se kwanda store enim na ye de ma obi a ye beji ni sika ye ma ne ntena hokwa ana anya sa ne no
be bato ye beji obuska enkwe ala ke se di obuska ye ho no ke tare wo no ye bi se service charge se ye do skape on so ma location o be part wo so be so na ye che kan ye ska ye che service charge e se do ka ho o ba je se ye ni bi so so na you come for now, you check the man. Yeah, last month, we can pay a check. You see a check. Because the amount allocation also over part of every month, especially the whole part. So, my car, not anymore. And so, why do you get free? And the higher, when I say, and then you're going over 210. So, what you have to go to the three? I don't know. Yeah, it's quite sad. Now, I'm giving about 300 people. Oh, leadership. So say, many go for such a who say, your sis there over 200 hours. It's a bear. Only bad, you say, and can come again from my couple. It's a cat.
No, Mutu Anamon, echo manager, who say, Wamamo 40 dear, but what is all the Biaka hunting or Mamma Cacrancao?
You put them up, yes, that's the far. I'm the leader. When you have 386, not 376, 386.
And your partner, Eda, and your partner, boy, me say. What is say number no akosro na enka mo pe bia ma mo members no. Mo amutu anamon ko MD oko ka kire say number ya te say 200 and something and 300 and something na. Yes, ra onka bia ma 10 and aduonu kura ka ye de 40 no. Na ye ma yeso ye members no nya ba bi ntira. Mo ko ho.
Na pa cha ko ho. Ye ko ho no. Like you say, o ja mo ma wie. Ni pa se so o ja mo ma wie. I had to I want to say. You go could access I to be 4,000 3,000. Yeah, yeah. I know for him. Over to us. They are much about 2 months. But see in this can over to free. Oh, you quite go. Put up with your
Man kwansem foforo so. MD Mpacho, baby a hoshi last a year and a half. Baby a hoshi no more ya day. Yesterday we at na sa na tie.
Hello, and I mean you want to know on this one. Before that, no.
Yo.
Who be your question? So, beyond 40, no. Bibi can home na. Making a catcher will say, I want to cream say, one more tom pab one of things you want to say the number is around 70 to 89. You do a mobile count. They are all their members. They are petty traders of their group. That's 70 now. Tom pab one, you do more than 70. They are not my members. They are their members. Young Kofi, I told them that about 70, more than 70. What they can afford to know it's over 100. That is a fact. That is a fact. Then talking about baby Hoshi, hello. Baby Hoshi, Eka, Ejumana, in Penifobia from Africa and US, every year, report almost submitted them board. Any contractor so report or submitted them board. It's intensity of the Jano affected beams in a war. In the idea of which Mabayano, we believe the report which as a part of the area must be pulled down. Not to say more year, part of the area must be pulled down. And so definitely it must be part of the phase 2 work when you have to begin it. Normally account not money. That is how we
but as it is, it's not looking okay. TV leakage near dear crowd and so that you.
Yes. So we've dealt with the leakage. From being west and hard, those ones we fix the pipes and things so that water will flow easily if there are any rainfall challenges. There has been 1 or 2 issues about it because the damage was intensive. Yes. In general, we've tried to manage it. It is not the best, but we try to manage it. But getting it done, it will require, when the work begins at the phase 2, then it can be part of what needs to be done. Because you have to also again relocate all those people within that enclave. If you have to pull it down in that.
Modern to Mafa and Mali be a free or AC form. Now, some Crawford shop will be a say, no. I nay, one go so one more hot on idea.
After the report that came, a certain level of pressure cannot be brought to bear there. It has to be the limited pressure. So those areas, yes, those areas that they cannot enter, those places have been sealed.
And it's uncle for a way. Or more no, and they only baby on way.
Oh, if you more agitated the shops or Kejetia or more town, my dear. I cannot speak for all of them. Yes. But I know a few are agitated in shops. Now, if you also other shops, so they move to those other shops. Yes, I mean, they were about 54. They were about 54.
So I wanted to know, sir, did you consider some of these women a Janesi and or more shops no or matutum say untumint nephew shop no ye be hwajuma by nyanya because shop no wetua kan wade nti bia bra betra na ye adwuma. That consideration didn't come in.
No, let me explain it this way also. We engaged some of them and they told us that the products that they sell, the type of trade that they are involved in, they cannot put their fence on the floor. They cannot put it at where we are giving them. They rejected them. Some of them, we engaged them. They said, "Oh, yes, we family here." And you see, we've worked on the ground floor. So most of them also would prefer to be placed on the first or the second floor. And they were calling for specific locations. We engaged some of them
Ma'am,
at management level.
say a funny. O say on to mean na sa e kwan no ho a. Just on to say phase 2 be free ase. That's worrying.
No, Nana, they were saying they cannot be in those places. And
Oh, okay.
We gave them the offer. And obviously they be one. And it doesn't serve them. It will not serve them to be at those places. And number 2, specific areas are more okay. You don't prefer. It's not on the ground floor. It's only on the ground floor. They will want to be most, always a first and second floor issue. It's where, and they will want specific areas on the first and the second floor. That one, I cannot force it on them. With all due respect.
Me co-host JB.
Mr. Kofi Duffour, 2 in 1 question. 1, Kejetia report, report no wahifa, have you made it known and implementation recommendations na na woman no? Mo de ye adwuma na. Number 2.
No,
but number 2, as at the time Kejetia no. Insurance policy na ye nim say na cover Kejetia na e bi ni ho no mo. As it stands now, can you also confirm to us say more insurance e wo Kejetia na?
Okay, so first question, I don't have access to the report, so I cannot speak to the report. That's because the report.
But I heard you say in the report, no, almost say major works now. No.
That is not. No, that is not that report. They say the board asked KNUST engineering department to come and do assessment for it. Yes, and once I'm but not the committee. No. Question I gave the ministerial committee report. Yes, I don't have access to that one.
Why?
So I cannot.
Why? But the report
the report has not been released. The report has not been released.
But report
no, the minister gave the committee a period to work, and the directives of the minister and the work the committee did. The committee may have. I don't know. I wouldn't say would have.
Have you inquired? Yes. Have you inquired?
Yes, I've asked.
And obviously,
when it's time, they will release it for us to work. But the report of the committee, the report will have to go to the board, and then the board will have to bring 8 speeches on it for management to implement. So that one I cannot force it. I can only request.
But that will make Wejuma because after a year, 1.5 years, and you've not seen a report and all that. It means that a bit me as CBMO, and you wouldn't even know what to do to be able to avert another occurrence of a judge. Anyway, okay, insurance, insurance.
Yes, the insurance is yet to be renewed. Yes, the existing one is yet to be renewed. And it's all about funding. It's all about fund.
So can you want to renew here?
Yes, so it's all about. There's
why
nothing.
Why so release this cano? Mwankasa management board anabang.
Let me explain. Let me explain this way. When the market was set up and the premiums were given to our trading brothers and sisters to pay up, the idea was that they will pay 20% initial, and then the rest, 80% spread for them to pay within a year. That would generate a huge amount of money for the payment of the loan that was contracted to put up the market. And then the management company will be given a percentage, which is 20%, to run its operation. Then you have part of it going to KSA and then other stakeholders. Now, that bit of it, that will help the company to pay these insurances among others, have not come in because the premiums have not been paid. If the 20% of what is due the company had come to the company would have paid its insurance. And otherwise, then the company needs to go to government for government to release money to pay the insurance, but that was not the arrangement.
That is said, the foreigners are supposed to, or so much can be bomuntri.
The premium. Out of the premium, the company needs the end opinion. No, you are running operations. No, the insurance. Insurance includes operations, includes insurance.
How much are we talking
among
about?
Others, a little bit of $100,000.
And that is what you pay for a year.
Yes, per annum.
$100,000.
Yes.
Why are we
You know
paying
that? Yes, I knew you were going to ask this question. The market was set up in dollar terms, so its assets were valued in dollar terms, and so you are not going to pay in dollars. It's the value that is in dollar. You would have to bring it.
Yes, and
the current rate. You multiply it. Debbie. No. Senate, 20,000 Ghana cedis. 20,000 Ghana cedis. So what I say? In 2019. No,
we are paying in dollars there. Dollar cost right.
No, insurance. No. Insurance. No. So let's relate ourselves to the insurance.
Okay.
Insurance, no, I mean say SIC values or the insurance company value in dollars because the structure was the loan contracted used to put up the structure was placed in dollar terms. So if you want to know the current value of the company, you just have to compute it in current, unless you are using historical values. And obey you at the time the market was put up. But so you could tell insurance now, as your value we are, and now whichever insurance company or any valuation we know, say idea we insurance company they say $40,000. You have to pay it in CD terms what the current exchange rate today. Sanity.
That is a cadamoso.
Sir. But like I'm saying, the premium is in cities. No.
Oh, Harry, credit Nasana. Ada. Manager Casana Nampesem who said, Monsieur resign and Obenya resign.
No, what is one?
Where did I show? Yes, our friend. Your line and I can't.
Oba, we shall see carry what 200,000. We shall watch them.
Sikabe, and 200 is Sikabe.
Oh, what about China? What do you know? You don't know anybody. Oh, what about you won't get me to what? Who buys the big cafe? According to our.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And a party of who said, you have been over the by 10 by and you know, yeah, you channel. Then the work of the one. Every way I practice can make be my
Martin, may I Ada, may I say, Sabah can be. Martin, maybe son, Miss Sakana, maybe son, why now? Young who are some in the Pomasibre, Medasa Papa Paeda. Yamish also. The line I busy. We will try and get through to him again. Yes, Saka MD Yenin Preko. MD.
Yes, Onua.
Aha, you're Duffour. Watch the whole Mary. Now, Elden says, Sikabia, a Jan Eshi, Yeah. Prime Minister, my almost 200,000 be, say, Edward the funding quache. Say, one a year, Mammy Fua. Mose, Makano Ediani, if I'm Mammy Fua, so I couldn't Ediani, or 2 fun best, to say, can wafa.
Hello? Okay. This whole issue I escalated to work is about that. The question is about the power play between Anayafowa and then the combined association. And Minamo combined for have tried to put me in the center of it and use it to attack me. And you're very unfortunate. And Kabum, the group will be one and Kabum, I think somewhere last year. combine for chichi say e yemi na makotiku meni mayor omo ye ya be yen sem bebre na say na me kotiku dey ayedai because everybody has say who ye bibia it is towards a goal equal no matter what is their aim, what is their goal for which me kwakoti say equal ama combine for ni na ya for wa etwe me de kwa himfie omo ko samami wa himfie combine for eni na ya for wa agahima yi ya de me kwa himfie ekobom me kwa edu me kasa just 2 minutes because we na something my euro ase there bi asem we hunim me ba kwatena ase and that was it me direct is omo ma me free ahimfie na ye nuanu nka bomu fu omo de banners atare tare genu mu nyina se me nko yi me du hono na combine for akwa yi man ka hwe me free ahimfie akodu Kejetia no na combine for my instruction omo ko for my leaders ama I engaging ko for mo akwa yi well enye me na me bobo sa na me nja didn't say anything but my office is a public place obi abaho so ye ni anu ya omo ye nka bomu fu yi ene na ya fo wa anyone mo na akole baako if it has been a shift from the combined to this group and they come to my office it's a public place obi all the kind of some SMT no just as I receive million combined for no I'm supposed to receive this people because they also traders at Kejetia
and it says can way manager Dr. Omiasi can what the regional minister so omonye no edwede for no na way
e wo regional minister ho enemy ho e da ye bi sika no ba no na me kumase I wasn't here me nia enti me hu sika no
omo say na accountant ho na wo so utu kwanti mo nche
Debbie and America say no me ni happen here this can buy one more be atum one more can cry o me atum say no me ni here this can buy accountant the friend because them say this kaba accountant and can't say one na mo ko kan here this can buy accountant and can't say one na mo hand over sika de man no no say a dog vice president has found here this kaba no they are too safe for me see you and I'm a chair no say at the end is can ya check bidada ya check earlier one last year year 200,000 Inti quite fast at the chair no. We are not going to reinvent the wheel. That's the thing the nipa omo GE, the omo GE ni na da order da. Only say only 200. Now we have 300. So you only have to up the ratio. Now what that check? And yes sir.
Sir.
And no. Mini komu that day. And the be yen bebre. Yen anu combine force say woman omo ko dis kan buy enti en fesi kan ma omo na omo nche. And then another year for was to stay or no, and now something might be Ghana Shannon. Now you have a child, no so person bet in a movie. Now you're this kind of man, also the air cost one way to me, if you want dance here, actually you are. It is just about this. It's a Korea Casabi, Saddam's no minia. Again, apart from say down here, this kind of buy a miniano. And that's and run it now in our chair, as we see it. And also no minia. And the regional minister friend and say Jeffrey Scanum Reno. So the bear PJ to be no opinion or nobody decided how to go about it. And I'm a friend I can't answer one face can go on the coin. And one no. Me ni was interview. Me who me ni was come. One more and just say me regional minister friend say face can brand me say face can uncle. Now say hello.
It's here.
Now, the regional minister first and face camera. Why name you make us a Debbie? Nana have brave for. Could you have done that? Could you have done sir? Regional minister first.
Eh, Dr. the buy regional minister. Oh, until untumin kasama fanko.
Debbie, me. No, I could never have done that. Yeah, they said that to me. I need to show respect to that office. And to my senior was calling me.
Almost resign, resign.
Oh, Debbie. You see, if you are calling on somebody to do that, then you need to point out something that you're serious about. Number one, dear Pa Namaye. What is it that I have done that is so grievous? Because 2 weeks before this issue, Vice President bound, some community mini answer. If they have an issue with me, it may be 1 or 2, but it is not grievous for them to have escalated this thing to this point. I believe this is an agenda. Yes, me say way agenda, because otherwise, Nana Yafowa, which of them would disrespect her? Which of them? Which one of them? But then that one. Yes, but it is not for me. It is not for me to decide and to stick to that. There be me take look at office. If you think that the traditional and the setup of it is wrong, and the board is where they need to address these issues, too, but not to attack me. It is not right.
Mame na
No.
wasi anape. Me na wasi anape. Senfu from PM wa ebesa abawa kachi.
Onua 95.1 FM. Yeah, Junimo.